David. The great David was the second, but greatest king, subjectively, of Israel. Solomon's dad, Pearl Scab, Super Cab, dad, dynasty, ruling over Judah for over 400 years, is real. Ancestor of Jesus, Yeshua's greatest granddad. This feeling like history repeating itself, Yogi, Yankee, like deja vu, Baron, Vujade all over again. Catch it? Penbuck.
Pendo made it.
Goliath, well over 9 feet, cocky, arrogant, boasting, all decked out in armor, basking in weaponry, looking invincible. Decepticon, deceptively, nah. Giant's armor alone weighing as much as David alone, convincingly. Saul sends for his brother Paul, Cain, like David, chillin', bringing provisions, seaweed, bread and water for the warriors. Country Street, warrior or slow motion Tigger, must be Winnie. The poo-poo-ish is him seeing all the warriors heads down discouraged. David looks around, says to Saul, let no man's heart fail because of him. If nobody else wants to go against this Philistine, I'll intervene. Obscene, heart of a Wolverine. I'll guillotine this war machine. Saul says, you are but just a youth in the booth, and he's no tooth, very, very trained as a man of war since his youth, goof. David says, have I not looked after my father's sheep? True. And a lion and a bear came and took the sheep from the flock, and I went out and smote them both. Delivered it from the fowler's mouth. And when the other rose up against me, I caught it by its beard, and I slew it too. Now what? I slew a lion and a bear. So now the giant about to rendezvous with this crazy Wahoo, Yahoo, Most High's Holy Spirit's voodoo. Saul's armors David up nervously. David takes it all off, says this is unneeded. He took up his staff in his hand and chose 5 smooth stones out of the brook and proceeded to walk up to the giant. Giant laughing, for David half his size, but a youth, and fair of countenance, and ruddy looking, meaning riffraff too. And am I a dog that you come at me with staves? A stave, a wooden stick, or a club. Click, goose. Goliath insulted, focused on his ego, and David's stick, distracted, not noticing the sling in his other hand. Giant, rabid dick, come to me, Goliath says with a booming voice, and I'll give you your flesh to the birds of the air and the beasts of the field. David looks at the giant right in the eyes and doesn't yield. Says, you might be twice my size with a sword, spear, and a shield, but I come in the name of the Lord of hosts. It's MC real. MC, time to turn it up. This day will the Lord deliver you unto my hand, and I will smite thee and give your carcass to the birds of the air and the beasts of the field. And all the assembly shall know that the Lord does not save with a sword, a shield, and a spear. For the battle is the Lord's, and he will give you unto my hands. For real. Everything quiet. You could hear a pin drop. As David slings up a stone, all you hear is the whirling. And crack, pinpoint. Precision, middle of the forehead. Giant dropped. David walks up nonchalant, takes the giant's sword and decapitates the giant. Now what up? Holding his head up for all the warriors to see. This is what happens when you challenge in proven credibility. You see, red seen as seen, and trust in faith, and in a guiding, loving Father reign supreme, because No matter what the world tries to get you to believe, the Most High, the Source, the Omni, runs and controls all. Anything and everything is possible if you continue to believe. Even a ruddy, riff-raff young shepherd boy can be king. Can be king and become king, bringing giants to their knees. Never underestimate the power each and every one of you has to create. You will do anything you set your mind to. Just believe. Isaiah, bring forth the blind people to have eyes, and the deaf to have ears. Let all the nations be gathered together, to let the people be assembled. Who among them can declare this and show the former things? Let them bring forth witnesses so they can be justified, or let them hear and say it's truth, that ye are my witnesses, says the Lord, and my servant whom I have chosen, and that you may know that I am he, we, us, his spirit dwells in each and every one of us. Born again, washed clean, every eye, every breath, every heartbeat, every eye blink, beautiful beginning.
But king's answer to someone.
Believe.
Some call him